go. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night.
Let's go. Let's go.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh. I'm coming for you. You mine. Check 99. Check 99. Recon, 133 fighter. Go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Space to maneuver at the 40. Touchdown, Falcons! A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Hold on.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate line.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays.
You can hear on him.
That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it's right out the window.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. They begin with a run by Smith. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Smith looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
Hey! Bravo! 45.
He'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35.
Cleveland, baby.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
I practiced with him, and Cleveland showed out in practice. And look at him. Big play, baby.
7 on the year. board here in this first quarter. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Now I got to tighten up with this defense.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Hey, when you leave, hit that light for me, son. None of this running crap again.
And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now they're coming back out. Now they've established this run game. The play action pass could very well be open.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. Look at that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
50 seconds, let's go, D.
From the gun on 3rd down. Freeman, he completes it to Bryant. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Come on, Johnson.
All the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
At the 46-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Look at me, zipper.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11. The Falcons pick up the first. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage.
Hold on a second, babe.
Backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Throwing on 1st down. Freeman. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Freeman is going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Dang it, man.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Falcons have taken the lead. We know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and they've quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes
hold on, I talked to you after this.
He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. you, and it worked really well for them.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Why look like you only got 3 dogs in your picture?
The Saints offense on the field
What happened to
get their
two?
drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some
Why you think they died?
have great confidence having scored the last time out.
A gain of 6 there on first.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal,
Who said that?
a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave back the score.
And what about the 3 that's in there now? She doing them like that?
Now a first carry for their fullback.
Do you get them? Are you giving them milk?
It'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
And that's why aggressive
Get them
defense
milk
coordinators
too, then.
love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D
Oh,
linemen.
I was gonna say, I wonder if she was pushing the other one away. If you would have gave them milk, would that help? What D say?
They'll try and run forward with Smith. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get
So
it
that's
done
what I was
second time.
saying. Maybe she was pushing them away, but if maybe if you would have gave them milk, they would have lived.
Ready? Hand over. Yeah. Hey, box up.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Wahoo! 61, match box, white.
So what you do with the dead dogs?
They'll drop the throw. He lets this one fly toward the back. And this is
good pick.
intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good pick.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him
And
one,
what
don't
they
we?
say, you
I mean, with
supposed
the
to
year
do
he's
the dog
having,
and keep it from
a lot
dying.
easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because
You
for
know
the
what?
most part, what
I'm
they've
saying,
seen
I know they gave you
has been
some
pretty
tips. What did they say?
Now they try the right side here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my man. Getting tripped up.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Why would she eat him?
And he'll give it here to his running back. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Oh.
And he comes back with one complete. That's a good shot.
Nobody. Nobody.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in the game. What's going to count as that? Because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So now they assess a 3rd and long, and that holding call might have knocked him out of field goal range, at least for the moment. From the gun, Freeman. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary.
Residents that's been living in the hotels are facing eviction from the COVID-19 because they ain't got no jobs.
It's like they're taken for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
No, they, a lot of times they don't. They just come in and laugh at me.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found this guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Go. General West. Hey, check man. Put your hands on it. Hey, see stick.
Back to throw.
Huh?
And this is complete to Smith.
No.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Of course, he's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route running? Able to cross people up in the secondary and make sure they can't quite get to him before the ball arrives. He's something after the catch as well.
Way downstairs. I showed him. I
thought
you would have thought them pictures. You saw me one.
And they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
Man, I don't go downstairs from bad.
Now it's Smith running right.
Holding his house.
Down and then shot at midfield. It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math to that. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
All the school is hungry. They talking about they hungry. All the school is hungry. I thought I wasn't taking that.
Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw.
Oh, shoot.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
Dang it.
That's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sideline. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Check. He's coming.
Throwing again, Freeman. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On 3rd down, Freeman. It's caught by Bryant. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
These kids probably gonna be out of school for the rest of the semester.
You think so?
Yeah, that's what they saying on here. They just gonna keep them doing online classes.
Oh my goodness.
Colleges.
The 1st down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, it kicks either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
I don't see why not. Oh, God, some Lexington jail inmates being released in response to coronavirus. Oh, heck no.
All kinds of options.
The Supreme Court direct release of inmates charged with non-capital crimes.
And incomplete.
Y'all let inmates out, they gonna be...
The slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. He's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Alright, I got to do something different.
They didn't let the deep ball beat them on
Drop it, the
drag.
You gotta stay in your car.
We saw it right there.
Yeah, to pick up a 1st down for them, too.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff for running back. It's a 7-yard carry to set the
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd and 3.
Oh, that is such hog squash, man. That's some bull crap.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Perfect defense, man.
He does. He do. I know he do.
94.
Oh, you want to see my puppies?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into
he got a handstand on.
touchdown Atlanta. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front.
We don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence from blocking, the offensive lineman, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This fielded at the 2.
Carl said if I'm below close, they will keep their neck
And
closed.
he'll make it across the 20 as his guys are set up shop at the 23-yard line.
This is some good. Ain't no JB White.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was wrong with the ball, the wind, or something was fun.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he will score. Touchdown Falcons.
Oh, it's getting ugly.
They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is strong to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So
yeah.
You gonna be there? Where you gonna be?
As this one's in the air.
Exactly. You gonna be at your house and all this coming your house.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Or you wanna come to my house?
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard
You're probably
line.
gonna wanna come over here. What you do?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount, here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there.
What you need to do is just get some paper
The
plates. That's
Saints
right.
going to call the first of their timeouts. As
Paper
they'll
plates
talk
for
things
fourth
over
and 11
third in this
minutes.
upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Because that ain't her house. And mine should be the main one watching this video.
They'll look to throw.
I bet she can make it do housework. She'll
10
hurry and
yards,
fly
good for the
home.
Saints. First down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure.
And why is she there? She there watching
His
TV?
throw is incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half.
But Tim probably using her as a
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game
I
plan.
know, but
It certainly is because he
I know,
catches
but because of my age.
From with a linebacker, a corner, a safety, they feel like he can win every battle.
I know, but what I'm saying is she probably using her because Monty is old enough where she's we can be home to watch all of them. But she's scared me to say that she's here.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Well, he big enough to fix his own food. Like, he's big enough to fix his own food.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hernandez. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10.
Well, I tell you one thing, I'm so glad my kids old. I ain't got to worry about babysitters or fly them past that place.
There goes a deep ball. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is. Because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference. Meet it head on and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he... Touchdown, Falcons! As the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. You know, the man on our cover, John Madden, so synonymous with these Thanksgiving Day games. He was on TV for these from, I think, 81 to 01, giving out the Turkey Leg Award, the turducken he always talked about. Especially when you got a guy going off like this, I think he would be a good recipient of the Turkey Leg Award.
Well, he's definitely already worked on that leg. Is it possible he could end up getting the whole turkey?
Give him a thigh.
Turducken. And it's really great that you mentioned Coach Madden because everyone knows him from this. Everyone knows him from the broadcast booth. He won a Super Bowl as a head coach in Oakland.
Yep, he did indeed. But right now, we are watching maybe one of those turkey leg performances with his second touchdown there. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Emmett, baby. Dang.
Prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again.
I had that twisted his hair up.
So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they
and there he goes, the 30. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
That's why he got first name. So I used to see a car say, your first one should have had your name. I mean the last one.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Flush, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. And now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out, they'll try to increase the pressure.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, catch the ball. Oh, my God.
Picked off with great anticipation. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do that, right? Interceptions in the red zone that you're giving up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Yep.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And coming off a one-play drive, it was so deflating for the defense. What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they were ready to go on the last one. Giving the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper
plays? Already stay at home after that. 56% of the state was being catches.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
That has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Freeman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, the only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away. Here's Jamie Gilligan. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at the 18. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
2nd and 2. Catch made by Slayton. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
In, baby.
Inside the 15 he goes. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself how much of that is him with a great performance, how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead.
5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll try the right side here with Smith. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Oh, shit.
This 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go. 60 out now.
Back to throw here. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 6 yards away. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that play.
They're going to keep it on the ground.
Oh, shoot. That's my fault. That was my fault.
I gotta go find my paper with HR
on the field. If you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find another receiver. But condensed near the goal on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Freeman. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at about the 14. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. Hey, exit. You don't want that. Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 33. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
That good for 22 and a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Freeman. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Back to the air on second down. Freeman. A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver's able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
To throw on second down. Freeman toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Watch 98 to Mike. It's a party now. Watch 98 to Mike. And we got to go.
Operating from the gun. Freeman to the goal line, but it's incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces it down. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's got Smith here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, they have that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll set up to throw. The open man is Smith. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 43. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's taken in by Callaway. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Hey, Delta.
Check 45 to Mike.
Check. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you.
Hey, you.
Me and you. 45. Mike, 45.
Cover this way. Big grip.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to Smith. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first, and he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 4 yards out, and the Saints get a bit closer. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 42. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaching, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The Saints on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be third and forever. They'll drop the throw. Got a man, Slayton. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
50, plant. 61, match back, lights. Hey, Haywood.
On first down, he'll drop the throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Watch 98, watch 98. Alpha.
And the blitz does come.
Oh!
And it's complete.
Oh, it was the slant.
24 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got
good play. I knew it.
You got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Dang.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Shouldn't have blitzed. Should have doggone played straight up D.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Switch. Two-jet bomber.
And indeed, they will keep it on the ground. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over.
Wow.
Right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest. Right down the 1 yard line.
Wow.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. All of a sudden, both sides of the football for them playing extremely well. That's how they're right back in this ball game.
I checked out our astrological charts before this game, you and me, and you know what it said? It said we would be better in the second half than we would be in the first half. I think this team is coming along right along with us. The moon's definitely in the 7th house, and they are playing way better. I like how they pulled it together. I don't know if it was a leader that stepped up. I don't know if it's just a team got out of the gate slow, and now they're looking the part.
You don't even know what sign I am.
No, but it doesn't matter. I just looked up all of them.
I guess they all said the same thing. They go back to the ground with Smith.
Oh, good tackle.
That one a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, C6. Look at me, Dipper. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 7's a Mike. Mike 7. It's our field. It's our field.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Good game. Dang it, man. Good game.